George reached out to me with a problem. Spoiler alert, if you're a guy, you might not have a huge amount of sympathy for this one, but bear with me, because you might have this problem coming your way sometime. As a therapist, I'm here to tell you this. It happens. I was coming within 3 minutes, and I finally decided to do something about it. I wasn't getting complaints, but I'm masculine in other ways, and I don't want my girlfriend to ever have to fake for me. There's a lot we could unpack there, George, but I hear you. So following you and Cameron Fraser, and with stretching, relaxed hip movement and the Cooldown Technique, I've had good results. I was past 10 to 14 minutes after 3 months. That's decent, and go you. I have come across Cameron Fraser. He's that Australian sex coach, and he does do it well. But I'm going to take all the credit for this, because the Cooldown Technique, that's my thing, right? Problem is, I'm getting complaints now. I think that'll be Cameron's fault, I think you'll find. Not directly, but my girlfriend asked if we were getting there yet. Now she stimulates herself while we're making love, and I wish she didn't feel the need to do that. She looks more bored, if I'm honest. I don't want to go back to 3 minutes. Well, yes, I hear you. This is a thing for any couple potentially. But when the extra time is a new thing, it can be quite a shock for both of you. Now, you've worked really hard and you've dedicated yourself to doing the exercises and things, and it hasn't been the fireworks and the check me out that you might have been expecting. And I think porn and even well-meaning sex guides tend to set up this expectation that partners are going to say, oh my God, you're amazing now, while they have one orgasm after another. At least in my course, there is a section towards the end about, this being a new chapter in your sexual experience. And there may now be new skills for you to enjoy learning, because you've got time to fill now that you might never have had before. And it's not just a matter of banging away. You're having to be a bit more creative and connected now. And a lot of women aren't into prolonged intercourse, which also takes some guys by surprise. Or they're more likely to reach orgasm in other ways. It's estimated that 75% of women don't reach orgasm through intercourse. You don't need to just go back to 3 minutes, because that wasn't satisfying for you. But remember that for most couples, the average duration of intercourse is around 5.4 minutes. Some surveys say closer to 7. And you can mix it up, switch positions, tempo, angle, depth, etc. Your focus up until now has been holding on. I get that, but it might not have been the main focus for your girlfriend. Good for you for stepping up, but I do often see this with couples. He's fixated on overcoming premature ejaculation and lasting longer, and she supports that, but she also says, look, there's other things we could try. How about this? But us guys do tend to fixate on stamina, of course. So here you are with an opportunity. It's about sharing pleasure from here on in, not putting on a performance. So for you, George, and you guys who may well have this in your future, some reality checks when you last longer in bed. There's dealing with erectile fluctuation, noticing that you go a bit soft and then hard again. And that's natural, and it's actually one of the keys to lasting longer. But it might be a new experience for you. It's a confidence thing. Dryness, aches, discomfort, pain, cramp setting in, the challenges of going the distance. Move around. Remember to use lube. Switch things up. And remember, there is a place for spontaneous quickies in the mix too. Balance all this out with foreplay. You might be going down on her or using a toy and you're thinking, this isn't what I did all these kegels for. But get past that penis performance thinking. A broad sexual repertoire is hot. Communication. Not making assumptions about what she wants or whether she's bored or disappointed. Read the room, by all means, but talk about it. Because her telling you her desires and her needs, it's a compliment. Don't take it as criticisms. Remember that for every sexually active person on the planet, sex is just okay sometimes. Occasionally it's rubbish, and sometimes it's amazing, and most of the time it's somewhere in between, and that's the beauty of it. It's just like the rest of our lives, really. So guys with PE tend to perceive every time as rubbish, and they blame themselves. And part of overcoming PE is breaking out of this habit too. So George, thanks for sharing, and I hope this story inspires other guys. Yes, to remind us that premature ejaculation can be overcome, but to always keep learning and upping our game, because we and our partners deserve more of this. Thank you for watching.